Hello. It is day whatever of Lupus. I figured I would update after not doing that for a few months. Some things that have been going on. I'm still in the physical therapy moment for my hand. The sensation has kind of come and gone. Like initially it started getting much better, and then there was a period where I couldn't really feel my fingertips and had a lot of like desensitization on the sides of my hands. That seems like it's kind of reversing now, so slowly coming back to what it previously was. Other things is that I have been recently diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. My psychiatrist strongly believes that I have borderline personality disorder, so that's been fun to acknowledge. Alternatively, I've been still trying to figure out my pain management routine. I've been put on muscle relaxers in addition to my Lyrica. But I have tried to explain to pain management that I feel like there's like different levels to my pain. Like I know what's my muscle pain. I know what's my nerve pain. But I feel like there's this third, like deep inflammatory type pain that feels like it comes from deep within, and it just is not being managed by those two things. Basically talking to a wall. So I've kind of given up on that. But I did, start retaking the low-dose naltrexone that I had left over from before that did not initially work. When I took it the first time a few months ago, it did absolutely nothing. But it seems like it's kind of doing something now. And it's better than nothing. So I'm giving that a go with trying to take 3 pills a day. Which seems like it's what the max dose allowed is. I restarted working out, which has put a lot of pain in my back. Like my upper back, because I'm doing my boxing. So there's like a lot of nerve burning pain along my spinal column that has been really worked out well with physical therapy in combination with like the muscle relaxers and stuff, but still adding on to things that hurt, even though it's hurt for a good cause. And then lastly, I definitely am like in a flare. I'm not sure if you can still see, but like right here, how it's kind of like swollen around my eyes. That is my telltale sign that I am starting a flare, and usually when it starts here, I end up in the hospital not that long after it starts. It's been a few weeks, because I just saw my doctor yesterday and he asked me how long it's been going on. So it's been a few weeks, and we've increased my steroids so that we can try to catch the flare early before it like gets full blown out of control and I end up back in the hospital. Sorry. But yeah, that's just what we're at. We're at increased steroids right now. And I do feel better, but the fact that even on the increased steroids is still going on knows that this is gonna last a while. I don't do well when wintertime comes around, and I know Arizona's not like negative 20 degrees or anything, but it's cold enough for me, okay? And I don't do well. I have my heat on, I have my heated blanket on. When I go outside, I have a jacket. I don't do the cold because my body freaks out and I can't handle it. So that's pretty much where I've been at the past few months, is, just dealing with the flare, physical therapy, restarting working out and stuff. My other main thing I need to figure out is what is the process for potentially going back to work, if at all. My doctor yesterday said I'm not cleared for that, especially since I'm starting to flare again. But, my disability runs out in December. Well, I mean, it can be renewed, but what I have set runs out in December, and, if the people don't like the documents that they get, they'll try to force me back to work, and I have no choice but to do that because otherwise I have no money. Another thing that I have definitely noticed is that when I talk, like, this area does not move. I'm going to try to say a whole bunch of words naturally, or no, I'm not going to just ramble because that doesn't make any sense. But just watch this. Like, it literally does not move. Like, did I have a stroke? Maybe. Because I get a lot of just random, oh, your arm's dead, and stuff like that. A lot of weird tinglings and shit. Anyway, and then last thing I got going on is I've had this ringing that feels like it's coming from in my head, not in my ears. Because I feel like I know what ringing in the ears sound like, but I guess that's the only place that it would be. But it feels like it's coming from in my head. That's gone on for the past few months, so I've needed to get a brain MRI to assess that. Still waiting for that to be read and everything so that I can know if it's showing up on film or not, or if it's just something that's in my head. So, that's my lupus update. I don't know if this is helpful information to anyone out there of kind of what I got going on. I've restarted my Safnello. I'm on steroids. I'm on muscle relaxers. BPD. Got my hair done yesterday. Yeah. I'll catch you guys later.